Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make some char cloth. And I'm using some old underwear that's been worn out. They're clean, don't worry, they've been laundered. And I'm going to use a tin can to make the char cloth. Here I already cut a piece of the underwear into sizes that I want the char cloth to be. Then I'm going to stuff that into the tin can, and then I'm going to cook the tin can in an open fire. This is going to be another video about a product review also. Okay, so I got the twig burning stove that I purchased not too long ago that I'm going to demonstrate how to cook this char cloth on. Okay, so stand by, folks. Oh, also, the elastic band off the underwear, you can use that as a sling to, if you have an injured arm, you could put this around your neck and put your arm in the sling, in this waistband elastic, and it will keep your arm in a sling very comfortably. Okay, so that's one way you can use this band that came off of this underwear. Also, you can use this band as a belt or a strap that you can keep other tools on, or keep things fastened to your body, or use it as a large rubber band to do whatever you need to do as far as in tying things together and all that. All right, anyway, let's continue with the video. Alright, today we're going to do a demonstration video of this new twig burning portable stove that I got. The name of it is Ohuhu, right here. Okay, so we're going to test this out, and then on top of that we're going to cook some char cloth that I put some tore up underwear. I stuffed it into this aluminum can, and I kind of closed the lid back a little bit to close the air hole a little bit, and using the hook on the Swiss Army knife. Alright, so I got some twigs here collected, and let's get started. I guess first you're gonna see how I put this together. Oops. I guess the main thing is not to drop it. Anyway, alright, so it comes in this little mesh pouch. It comes with the grill. Little tray. I did a video on this, so if you want a proper unboxing and display of each part, go look at that video. But as you can see, it's pretty compact, stores away pretty compact, and it's pretty easy to assemble. Alright, turn this around. Alright, I'm going to take all these twigs and put it all in here. My first time ever trying this stove. As you can see, it's brand new, so we'll see how well it works. Now, for the sake of keeping this video short, I'm going to cheat a little bit and use a lighter. But even with a lighter, to get something like this caught on fire is not that easy. So I'm going to cheat even more by using the most popular, what seems to be the most popular way of igniting a fire or getting a fire started, is using cotton and Vaseline. But I like to use something that mimics a match, is a Q-tip and Vaseline. Alright, we'll get the Vaseline right there. Remember, it might be a little too much there. Alright. Let's get it started. There you go. So you're out in the wilderness and you just ran out of gas on your gas Pocket Rocket 2 gas stove, and now you got to rely on nature's fuel, the twigs and stuff. So this is what you got to do to be able to boil water and do what you got to do to get yourself. Okay, I think I smothered it. Hold on. Well, there is fire down there, but I want to start it somewhere else too. There you go. Put this lid back on. Lid on. Little bit of Vaseline on cardboard and that Q-tip. The Q-tip created a smoldering smolder at the bottom, but it still wouldn't catch. So I had to load it up a little bit with cardboard, and then, as you see, I just put in some a lit cardboard with some Vaseline on it. And now it seems to be raging. Ooh, the flame is coming all the way to here almost. Right here. I could feel the heat is really hot. So if I was in a cold environment, I could see how you can get some heat from this radiant heat here from the stove. Yeah, I could feel that heat. So if you're limited on firewood or whatever, all you have is twigs, this will work to keep you a little warm. Definitely, I feel the heat. Yeah, it's coming towards me and everything. Flame's pretty high. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's pretty high. It's up to here almost. It's burning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on top. And let that cook. There's char cloth in there. I mean, there's tore up pieces of cotton underwear in there, so hopefully it'll cook into a char cloth. It's a long video, but I'm trying not to edit as much as I can, so just so you can see how long it takes to get this going. Oop, that can is hot already, really hot. I don't want to touch it. Just leave it like this. Yep. Yep. The whole stove is hot. I could see you could cook something on it right now. I can't see the flame, but whatever is smoldering down there is hot enough to make you feel the heat. Okay. And as you can see from the smoke, something is smoldering out there. I don't know if it's already created a small bit of coal underneath or what, but yeah, that's hot. The tin can is hot. You don't want to touch that. Yep. Oh, it's going good now. Oh, look at that flame. Yeah. You could cook just about anything now. Boil water. Well, that's hot. That's really hot. You could sit in front of it and warm yourself up in cold weather. And all it takes is a couple of handful of twigs. And we're gonna let this video go and just show you how long a couple of handful of twigs is gonna be burning. Okay, so stick around and keep watching the fire. You know, get yourself something cool to drink and watch your TV or laptop or phone like it's a fireplace and just enjoy yourself, because I want you to see how long a couple of handful of twigs actually burn in this stove. All right. I see smoke already coming from inside the can. That's a good thing. That smoke is cooking the cloth inside the tin can and turning it into char cloth. All right. In fact, I might want to turn it over a little bit because I don't want the can to melt before the char cloth cooks. Looks like the char cloth caught on fire inside. It might, yep, I'm gonna have to do that. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, because I'll be honest with you, I think that char cloth inside caught on fire because the heat might be too much. There you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that secondary ignition. See that? Moving around here. See that? Look at that. See that? All that air and secondary ignition coming up. Yep. If you want this to burn a long time, you could just keep adding twigs to it. But I'm not going to add any more than what I have right now. This is just a handful of twigs. And I don't want to be out here all day staring at this. And I know you don't want to be all day looking at a video just of a cheap twig burning stove burning all day. But tell you right now, that sucker there, as soon as you think that the actual flame is dying out, it's not. It's a bed of coals underneath that's keeping this stove really hot. So all you got to do is blow into it a little bit and the fire will ignite back up. And then once the fire ignites back up, the oxygen or the air comes from underneath and shoots straight up and creates a secondary ignition and makes the fire just come back to life. And I'll be honest with you, this is long enough to cook anything you want. Boil water. A cup of water would have been already boiling. To be honest with you, I think in my opinion it would have been already boiling. You got tell you what, that's damn hot right there. I can feel the heat, and I'm sitting about 3 feet away from the fire, and I could feel that heat. So yes, you can use this to burn a handful of twigs to get yourself warmed up in a survival situation. Boil a cup of water, cook anything you want. You know, just a couple of handfuls of twigs has already burnt over 10-15 minutes now. I wasn't going to edit this video, but it's going to be like almost maybe an hour long video if I was to let this keep going. But a couple of things. Just like any fire, it's not as easiest thing to start. Especially with twigs and larger tinder. Okay, you have to always prepare a good, efficient tinder to get a fire started. Okay, I used Q-tip with Vaseline. I put a little bit of Vaseline on the cardboard, pieces of ripped cardboard. But in nature, you're going to have to process finer and smaller tinder in order to get your fires sustaining, keep going. Okay, so instead of making you watch this thing burn, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you in the video as I edit this a little bit how long that stove burned. I'm gonna sit here and watch it burn out, and I'm gonna let you know how long it burned, so you don't have to sit here and watch that fire going on. Okay, as you can see, the soda can that I loaded up with the underwear, pieces of underwear to make char cloth, I had to take it off the flame because I saw that flames was coming out of the can. That means the underwear caught on fire. Actually, you don't want, I don't think you want a whole air hole that big. You just want a tiny hole. And as soon as you see smoke coming out of that hole, you know that char cloth is turning black. So once you see that, just a few seconds or a minute later, just take it off the flame, and the char cloth should be done. All right. So anyway, I'll give you an update and let you know how long that burned. And thanks for watching, folks.